Creation for Cures friends. I'm Eileen and I'm a volunteer with Creations for Cures. And we are here in the month of May to make our art project. This month we're going to be making some daylilies. There's a couple that I've done already. We're going to make those so that you can give them to a friend, you can keep them for yourself, you could give them to your mother, your aunt, your grandmother, your teacher. You can give them to somebody important in your life.
I brought you some flowers. Ooh.
So let's start with talking about what our supplies are. So I have some construction paper. Specifically, I'm probably going to use maybe some green. And then I also have some white paper. I have my scissors. Always be careful. I have a pencil because I have to trace my hand. And I am going to need my trusty glue stick. Okay, so those are the supplies, nothing big. I also do have some markers, but you can use crayons. You could use paints. You could even use some colored pencils. So you can use whatever you want to do the coloring part. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our hand and we're going to put it on the paper and we're going to trace our hand, but we want to spread out our fingers really wide and we want to almost trace bigger than what our fingers are. So I will show you what mine looks like. I'm going to trace my fingers really kind of big because as you saw in the sample flowers that I showed you, we're going to use our fingers kind of as the petals. So we want them to be a little bit longer than our fingers are so we can make those really pretty long petals for our flower. See some of the fingers, this is the petals and these were my fingers because I drew them a little bit bigger than what my hand is. So you can see that's a little bit bigger than my hand. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to color in my hand. I think for this one, I am going to use my markers.
Oh, it's Marky the Marker. What's up?
Oh, hi, Steve.
I'm going to color the inside. I think I'm going to use a lot of pinks and purples. Those feel like fun colors to me. So those are the ones I'm going to do. So I'm going to color in my fingers. Okay, so I'm almost done coloring my hand. I'm going to show you what it looks like. May is a really fun month. There's a lot of fun holidays, like May 5th is Cinco de Mayo. So that's always fun to celebrate. But here's how my hand looks right now. Looks like a very colorful turkey, I think.
And look, a turkey.
Now I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut out my hand. So remember to be very careful when you're cutting out. You are using any kind of scissors, you always want to be careful. So then what else happens in May? So Mother's Day happens in May. So I think that's May 14th this year.
Diego, what's going on? It's Mother's Day, Bobos.
And then it's perfect because May 15th is actually Bring Somebody Some Flowers Day.
How about some flowers? Good morning. Thanks, they're lovely.
So that'll be perfect if you make your flower. You can give it to somebody that you really like. Maybe somebody special, like a teacher, or a neighbor, or your babysitter, or maybe your aunt, or maybe your mother. But it can be anybody who you just want to maybe brighten their day a little bit with a flower. I think that's always fun. There's also Memorial Day, which usually happens at the end of the month. That's May 29th. So that's kind of fun because we get to celebrate with our family. It kind of gets exciting because summer is coming.
Summer!
are really, hopefully the weather starts to get better. Okay. Okay, so I have cut my hand out. Ooh.
These handprints are the clues. I made them myself.
There's all of them. And then I'm gonna color the other side. I don't know if I'm gonna color it exactly as the side right now, but I'm gonna color the other side too. So I'm just gonna fill in those colors. Maybe I'll do those with crayons. Maybe I'll switch it up and do those with some crayons. So I'll do that. Okay, so I'm almost done coloring both sides of my hand. I'm gonna show them to you. Okay. So I did one side with markers, did the other side with my crayons. I'm going to then put my crayons away. So now I'm going to leave my hand over here. I think I'm going to use this to sort of make my stem. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put some glue. I'm going to roll it up a little bit first, and then I'm going to put some glue. So I'll show you what it kind of looks like. I'm going to roll it up sort of tight, so it sort of looks like, see, like this is going to be the stem for my flower. Roll it up, and then I'm going to, on this half, I'm going to put some glue. So I'm going to take my trusty glue stick here, and I'm going to put a lot of glue, almost on the entire side that is not rolled up yet. So it's a lot of glue. It's going to be very sticky.
I seem to be stuck to the floor.
Oh, me too.
And then I'm going to continue to sort of roll it up. It eventually sort of looks like this. This is going to be my stem for my flower. So then I'm going to take this. I'm going to roll it up a little bit. I'm probably going to do it from, let me see, I think from the pinky to the thumb, I think is the best way to do it. So just sort of loosely rolling it up like this. And I'm going to put it inside my flower. So I'm going to put a little glue on the very bottom part of my hand, on the inside, and I think on the outside. So I've got some glue sticking to my paper. I'm going to roll it back up a little bit, just kind of like that. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to stick it in the stem, and hopefully that glue is going to have it hold. So then it's in my stem, just like this. And I'm going to roll down the fingers. I'm going to roll up these fingers a little bit so that they kind of curl like the petals of a flower. Do you have a favorite flower?
You know, daisies are one of my favorite flowers.
I know.
I think I have two. One might be an iris. See, there's the other one. One might be an iris. I like the color. Irises are usually really a pretty bright purple, so I really like that. And then I like daffodils too. They're usually very bright yellow. And I feel like daffodils, when you start to see daffodils, like summer's coming. Like I feel like they're the sign. So now we kind of have it curled a little bit. And it looks like a little flower. And here's my little petals and my stem. So now I have, I almost have like a whole bouquet of little flowers here. So there you go. A pretty fun project and a really pretty gift to be able to give somebody, or maybe keep it for yourself. I hope you had fun with us today making our flowers for May. I look forward to seeing you in June when we'll have a new craft. But you can see all the crafts that we've made over the last few months on our YouTube channel. You can check them all out there, and you can make all of our craft projects with us. So I'm excited to see you again in June, and enjoy your flowers.